Okay, now he's coming for me. Fall back to the defensive line. 2 Vikings out. We might have a third by he gets there too, so that'll be kind of neat. And we are transitioning into mass mech. Base is covered in turrets. Can't move out just yet because I don't feel safe. The mutas will kill me. That said, I can start building turrets at my natural. Get a few more Vikings out. Yeah, I know, Vikings are rubbish, but I can kite for a while with them, so that's not too bad. Let's get some tanks out. I need to expand. I haven't expanded forever. Let's go kill ourselves a free overlord. Okay. Yeah. So, that build's kind of cool, but I need to expand much, much earlier than that. I'm going to add a second barracks on as well. While Vikings aren't actually that good, I'm still able to inflict significant losses, so it's not too bad at all. I'm going to land them here to kill this Zergling. They can take off. You can get another one down there. Transfer down there. Fairly large one. Okay, did I get another barracks down? Fairly sure I did. Yep. We need Thors. We need to transition into this big mech play. Okay, we are mining. This is a good thing. Meters are coming from the side. We do have some defense, thankfully. I was waiting for that. We've got a couple of tanks out there. Get a tech lab on that so at least we can get stim because we just didn't bother to build it. Sweep along there with the Vikings, see if we can get anything else. One of those out, and let's get some more Hellions. Was I building the armory? Yes. Yes, I'm building the armory. Okay. Right, this area is fairly well defended. I'm happy with that. I don't have siege tech because you know what? I just didn't think to buy it. Something we can be kind of worried about. And I noticed he's got an expo there. Okay. So I want to look to try and harass that if possible. I do have a significant number of Hellions that I could probably do that with. And some tanks as well, unfortunately. None of those can shoot air, so you know what? I'm going to send in a big force over here. And hope those are enough. I mean, he has a reduced number of mutas, so something to consider. Okay, 4 time. Time is not 4 time in this particular stream. Add one on there. Let's get some denying going on. He goes for it with the mutas. I have a force of Marines to intercept. Let's hope that he doesn't want to stick around when he sees that. Oh, no. He's going for me anyway. Right. Okay, back off, back off. It's fine. I'm building Thors and I've got tanks. And I have Blue Flame Hellions, which are awful against these things. Completely rubbish. Get out of there. Just leave. There's no point in sticking around. Okay. It's alright. We're getting Thors and we're building tanks. And what we can now do, since we're forced it, is to build Marauders. Okay, gas is becoming a problem. Take 2 more. Look for another expansion in the safest place possible, which would be here. Oh, a ton of medevacs, which I kind of forgot about. So, we can once again probably do some blue flame drops. Supply is going to be a problem shortly. So, I build 1 supply depot because I'm very frugal like that. Okay, 2 in there. 2 in there. Yeah, I know it's preemptive, but you know what? It's better than forgetting. 2 attack labs. We are building Thors. We are getting Hellions. This is good. We can look to try and get some upgrades, I think. +1 weapon never hurt anybody. That's a lie, by the way, Zerg. It's a lie. Okay. A little bit of drop action right here, I think. What's he got? He's going to see this coming. Let's check that here. Send a Thor out to stomp all over that. Some more Thors. More Hellions. Keep getting those supply depots up. So otherwise we'll never get anything done. Come on, there's a ton of you just sitting around doing nothing. Get to work, damn it. There you get down there. Also, can we lower all of these things? Because I'm sure they're getting in the way. Oh, Christ. Drop, drop. Oh, yes, I only have like 3 Marines, so this is not going to work at all. Well, that failed miserably. Let's get some more Thors and more Marauders. We need to expand again. Best place to do so is over there, I suppose. Wow, I left a Thor in the middle of nowhere. That wasn't very smart, was it? Okay, well, I do have 4 Thors here, and I do have some tanks as well, so that's kind of cool. Am I getting Marauders? I think I am. That's quite the creep spread he has here. Good lord. Ah! I need to start cleaning this out. Well, I do have a lot of Thors. I'm just hoping it's enough.
Where's the emergency?
Mineral field depleted.
And he's got really good map control, whereas I do not. Guess we're going in this direction. My spares, you can go build. Wow, I lost all the other spares. Right. And you're going down there. Go.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, we have 6 Thors and some Hellions. And some other dudes. You know, some of you could probably stay on repair duty, actually. It's hardly the most appropriate music for what I'm doing, is it? Good lord, seriously. I don't even know if I'm going to get there in time. How many upgrades do those guys have? Ah, Infestors! I don't even know if I've got enough firepower here. I might do. Thors are kind of good. Okay, repair that. Yeah, Thor's still good. Confirmed. Okay, and we saved that as well, so that's nice.
Upgrade complete.
It's really nice we started cleaning out some of this crap that's all over the map. It's public service, folks. It's public service. Okay, more of those. Some spares.
Not enough energy.
You know, that's a barracks. That's why that's not working.
Our SCVs.
Oh, God. More dudes. Where did he get all these guys from? I just killed a huge force, and now he's got more? That's probably a GG already, I think. Yep, almost certainly. What's his upgrade count looking like? Better than mine. Simple answer to that. Yeah, I'm just going GG. I got completely outplayed again. Killed his economy completely, but then I let him expand all over the map, so it's to be expected. Okay. It was terrible music, that's what did it to me. I've got to follow that up. I really do. I can't. If I'm going to wreck his economy completely, which I did at the start of the game, then I actually have to hit him with something. Or expand a lot, which I did neither of, so therein lies the problem. Well, looks like I'm going to get another chance to see if this works. Try and get the build a bit better this time. Okay. When he eventually loads. When you are ahead, get more ahead indeed. It's usually a good idea. Yeah, I didn't expand for ages. It was my own fault. Okay. Right. Let me try and think. So, what did I do wrong? The factory needs to be near that for the swap over, admittedly. Actually, no, I don't agree with that because I am not willing to show him my Hellions, so I'd like to keep them banned. And by banned, I mean behind my wall off. That's my new euphemism for keeping them hidden, folks. Banned. I'm going to play one of these. And then I'm going to play with a subscriber, and that'll be it for tonight's stream, because as I said, I'm very tired from travelling today, so I'm not really up for a big, lengthy, epic stream. Okay. We will wall off in the standard fashion. Is that the right place?
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, seems to be. And we will take the refinery. 1 once I have mined that one little tiny bit of minerals. If the subscriber doesn't own an account, we will get one that does, needless to say. Okay. Look at the barracks. Going to delay that a little bit, but not too much. Start gathering the gas. I do actually now read chat because subscribers only mode is quite nice because it doesn't scroll at a mile a minute and it actually has some reasonably intelligent comments. And while I know that a lot of the viewers do actually provide some really great comments, you're often buried in people spamming crap, and that's really unfortunate. What we're aiming to do, and this is something that Justin TV is going to implement sometime in the not too distant future, is to ensure that... skip the orbital command? No, let's get that. As I was saying, is to ensure that subscribers basically get no slow mode and you guys have a slow mode. That's probably the best way of doing things. A little factory there. You know what, I'm going to go for the reactor on that anyway. At the end of the day, if that's what they're doing. If I can deny the initial scout, then I suppose it doesn't really matter. As if he scouts and then just leaves. I have no idea how this map works. Good lord. I suppose I'm going in this direction. New maps are weird. Okay. There's the fort. Yeah, the ground texture is very, very odd on this map. So bizarre. Who knows? Some kind of mystery. What I'm thinking is now, instead of doing an immediate transfer, I build 2 Marines to deny the scout and then do the swap. Because that will still save time on building a reactor, and it'll also mean I'm safe from a scout, and I can also deny an overlord, which would be kind of cool. It also allows me to start my starport so I can get that drop sorted out. Okay, and now we do the swap. That factory could have been built closer, that's something I need to consider. Okay, so that should be enough, I would think, to deflect that. And now we'll start building Hellions. We don't have Blue Flame yet, that is to be expected. Building a supply depot, that's good. Build another factory. You know, actually, screw it, don't build that factory. We're going to go straight for just a vanilla Hellion drop. Once I find this idiot. That's unfair, as I said. I shouldn't have said that. That was mean. Why did I do that? Being infested by the spirit of Idra for a second. He's a noob. Like, wait, no. Like, that guy didn't deserve that. What the hell? What's going on? I suppose one could make the excuse that's like, well, we just call everybody idiots. Well, that's that denied, isn't it? And that's actually 6 Zerglings coming in. So, let's get them behind the wall now. There's no point in leaving them out there to die. That's just silly. Okay, well, we know where they are. Let's go for this Hellion drop. I think it's there. Is it? Alright, well, he's got... Alright, we know he's got a natural. Okay, so we're going to drop right on it. Cool. Got the expansion moving in as well. I want to add a tech lab to this. And get a second refinery and a second factory down. There we go. Did I say GLHF to this guy? Yeah, I did. I was getting paranoid. It's like, I randomly BM on the stream for no reason. I don't even know why I said that. Like, I'm such a dick. My god.
Picking up or dropping off.
Okay. Going in for that. A few more Hellions, I think.
Waiting on you.
In the rear with the gear.
Wow. He already has loads of roaches.
Acknowledge.
Okay, but they're slow and they're not guarding here. Yes, they are. What the Christ? Dude is covered in roaches. Okay, right, we need marauders now. Need to be... Go on, get out.
Flights here.
Okay, he's gone straight for roaches. Well, that's not very good, is it? Let's get some tanks up. And we need to swap this around and put down a Banshee. could start punishing him for going all roach. Well, we didn't lose anything at least, so that's not too bad. I have a ton of Hellions, which are going to prove to be absolutely worthless.
Add-on complete.
I'm going to sit on the 3rd for the moment. Okay. Tanks are required. Oh, wow.
Insufficient.
Guys, we found the roaches. I am in big trouble. I am actually now, I think, dead immediately because he just went mass roach. And I'm not remotely prepared for it. That was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Lord, what was I doing? Yeah, he knew exactly what I was doing. He built the counter. I'd actually like to know if he got a scout, because I don't know how... Unless he went blindly roaches. One bunker wouldn't have helped. It was like 16. I didn't know he had roaches up until that point, and he then pushed out and I was dead. No, no you can't. Okay, let's have a look. Spawning pool right into Roach Warren immediately. No, he didn't scout me at all, at any point. Well, that's lovely. So we just built mass Roach, and then won. He was prepared with roaches on his natural and his main. I guess that's because of the new metagame. People now expect Hellions, and, well, so there you go. No scout at all. He had no idea. He could have been watching the stream, but there's no way to prove it, so. Right, okay, I'm going to do a play against a subscriber. So, we will see. The first person to say, I would like to play against you in the chat, if you're a subscriber, we'll do that. You will need to get a hold of me on Battle.net. If you join the channel TotalBiscuit and confirm your name, right. Let's just see who actually said so. Who was first? I don't know. I think it was Shaffo Crow, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Shaffo Crow. And all of these guys aren't actually subs, so I'm going to have to figure out a proper way to do this. Yeah, playing against Shaffo Crow. The problem is I don't know if he's EU or US. I need Shaffo Crow to talk to me in chat, otherwise I'm just going to pick somebody else. Right, Shaffo Crow isn't talking. So I guess it's not going to be Shaffo Crow. I think the other guy was Duda something. What's his name? Doodly-doo? Right, who's Doodly-doo? Can he speak in chat so he can confirm who he is? There you are. Okay. Are you a done deal? Okay, no problem. Right. Okay, we have our contestant. Let's see what... And he is actually gold as well. So, that sounds good to me. Okay, then. I shall invite him to a party. And we shall pick ourselves a map. Which one should we do? A classic, I think. Maybe a bit of Shakura Split Toe. Sounds good. So this is versus Doodle-a-Doo, aka Done Deal. Needless to say, I'm trusting him to tune out of the stream right now. It'd be extremely naughty if he stream sniped. Okay. If he is ready, we shall go. He's just muting the stream. Okay. No, we're not having observers, by the way. Too much potential for lag, too much potential for BS, so... Stream is off, okay. GLHF, let's do it. But yeah, I need to find a better way of picking people. I'll work on that. It's a bit hollow to beat the person that you watch streaming by watching their stream, so it's like, come on, he's not Combat EX. Give him some credit. GLHF, bro. Let's do it.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
So yeah, we'll be doing one of these best of one show matches at the end of every stream. And that's as a little reward to the guys who have subscribed. Needless to say, if you subscribe to the stream, you get no ads, which is kind of cool. You also get access to subscriber-only chat, as you can see. You get a custom battlecruiser banner next to your name. And you get entered into this draw right here to play a game against me at the end of every day. So I think it's a pretty good deal, and all that money goes to fund tournaments. So it's pretty awesome. It's like you can help give money to your favorite players, and you get all this cool stuff. Pretty awesome. I'm happy with it. Right, well, so I don't think I'm going to go standard blue flame style because he's just seen me do that and he knows exactly what it's all about. So we're going to have to think of something a little bit different. I'm going to open up nice and standard. Time being. And I think we're going to maybe... Can we try for a Reaper fast expand? We can, actually. Reaper would give me good map control, so I think it's going to be a Reaper fast expand. Can I hear you typing? Don't think so. I assume he hasn't got his... no, I can't hear anything. I was going to say, I don't think he's got his mic on, so that would be kind of weird. Okay, let's go check it out, find out where he is. We're going to open up with a Reaper. Ah, yes, Reapers. In Turian air quotes, no less. We might as well... go straight for it. Tech lab. Supply depot. And yeah, that's a bit late, isn't it? Get the orbital commander. There we go. Okay, so it's fast expanded. That's cool. Reapers can do nice things in that regard. So we can get information.
Add-on complete. Our SCVs
Okay.
are under
That's a
attack.
marauder, that's not actually a Reaper.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
There we go. Now the wall off is by no means complete. I'm going to put down a second barracks and then I'm going to expand after that. Just in case it gets really aggressive, I want to be able to respond to it, so it's going to delay the expansion a little bit, but it'll work. Now, it doesn't have a queen out yet. I might even be able to get there before he gets a queen, so I'll get some free kills. We'll see. I'm not going to proxy battlecruiser on the one, a stream viewer, and two, a Zerg. Doesn't work. Okay, and this is kind of a cool map to do this on because you can do all sorts of things. You can go across that way. Okay, time to expand. This is going to give me the information I need, hopefully, to then go forward. So he's going to see a tech lab, but he's not going to see anything else. Wow, he actually has an overlord in a brilliant position there, because that's going to see me coming a mile away. Okay, so I've got 2 racks. I can get stim. And then we can get a bunker down the bottom right there. What's up? I'm a Reaper. I'm in your mineral line. spazzing around for no reason. Let's get some more shots off. Okay, that's 2 kills. Oh, wow, he hasn't actually built a defense yet. That's kind of cool. We can actually deny some gas here. Standing next to the spawn is probably a terrible idea. Okay, time to leave. Some down there. Oh, God. Ah! He's got me! Oh, well. I got good scouting information and a bunch of kills, so I'm not too unhappy about that at all. Alright, after you are done right there, you're going to go get a bunker down. You have plenty of Marines. It's Stim coming out. Okay, what am I going to do with all this money? Well, let's get a factory up. Aha! It's a trap! Okay, more Marines. Okay, I'm going to try and force some Banelings. Which, of course, is going to be answered by Blue Flame Hellion and tanks. So I have plenty of Marines. He's going to have to go Baneling. I'm actually tempted to put another Reaper in his base. In fact, I'm going to do that. Because this is a great map for it. So easy to do. Okay. Some of these down right here. We're going to build a second bunker because that gives an amazing defensive line. Okay, a little bit of a transfer so they wouldn't go amiss. Probably too many.
Additional supply depots required.
Definitely too many. Tank on there. Where's the Reaper? It's not out yet. Okay.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Okay, Reaper, you're going down there, and you're going into his base again, find out what he has. Don't shoot the bunker! Good Lord, I know you don't like it, but really, that is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so we've expanded, that's kind of cool. And let's get tank. Start building tanks, secure this area. Let's make sure we actually have enough in here to make this work. Reaper's on its way across. Let's see if he's going roach. Combat shield, let's do that. Third bunker, never hurt anybody. What's that? That's a spine crawler. What's that? That's a spine crawler. Okay. Okay, so it is only Zerglings at the moment. He's thinking Hellions, I think, and I'm actually not going to do that. I'm just going to expand. Also, you guys over there, you don't need to be there. He does have a lair, though, so we need to prepare for mutas. Unless he's got his mutas hidden away somewhere. Here's a possibility. Okay, we are nicely defended. There's no real way you can get in there, so let's get 4 gas and start to get mech going.
Research complete.
Okay, that's that sorted out. Once the engineering bay is up, let's see if we can maybe poke out and get some map control.
Additional supply depots required.
Working on that. No, no, no. Missile turret, for God's sake. Missile turret. There. There. Okay. What's he gone for? Oh, he's got no +1. That might be a good time to push out, actually. We have a fairly large force, and he doesn't seem to at all. So, I also have a lot of money to spend. A couple of those down. Don't have the gas fill to ignite it yet, but we will soon. Okay, let's go and see if he's expanded into his third. Another expansion would definitely not go amiss. Okay, he's not got a third. So we'll take our third. I am building one, aren't I? Yes. But I was forgetting something, perhaps. Okay, squad 1. Please don't die horribly. 3 overlords! Yay! Open fire! Back off. account got worn down, certainly. We did manage to do a lot of damage. Why did I bind that to that? Good lord. Okay, he's actually gone Infestor. Never liked those things at all. Add some more barracks. Once we get the Hellions going, we should be in a great position. Already in a pretty good position, honestly. I can't actually spend our money fast enough. Need to get the macro going. Two more of those. Okay, we'll go down here and we'll get a... Those up, that's neat. Right, Hellion time. We really do need more factories, don't we? Okay, let's add another 3. So, we did hurt his supply quite a lot, which is kind of neat. And then the second thing we're going to do is ram in there with a bunch of blue flames. What was that? I don't want to show my Hellions just yet. Okay, so he's doing runs at the moment. We also need a missile turret at the front to make sure no borrowed infestors get in. Okay, that's just going straight into planetary fortress, so he probably can't do enough damage, I wouldn't think. Do a little quick transfer down. Okay, supply depots are a problem. I think we could probably fix that. There we go, that might do the job. Add more reactors on. Okay, blue flame. We'll check third. You know, it's kind of annoying. Smart to get out just before that started. Very smart. Okay, he doesn't seem to have taken the third unless he's hiding it somewhere. We'll just check up here and then we'll go for the main with these. Get some tech labs on. He hasn't, okay. We could really do a transferring some of these guys over here. Into the mineral line, open fire! Okay, so some fairly major fungal growth thing going on right there. Some damage done though, and as far as I know, he doesn't have a base. He doesn't seem to have hidden one anywhere, so... More Hellions. We need an armory. Actually, we need 2 armories, because I'm going to do a double upgrade. Should work fairly well, I think. Oh god. Right, back away. Don't go back to mining, dumbasses. Missile turrets around. Okay. Infestony is what I like to call that. It's Infestony play. Right, well, let's just wait for them to die and then go back to mining. Okay, go back to mining. Oh, he's expanded up there. Right, well, that's something we can certainly do something about. I have 23 Hellions. Go. Oh, he's got mutas as well. Okay, those were well hidden. I think he hid everything over there. Right, well, I've got missile turrets, so let's do a little bit of barbecuing. Okay, he doesn't have a huge number, so I'm not really all that worried. I've got missile turrets down as well, so that's all good. So that's that cleaned out for the time being. He actually has quite a lot of mutas, more than I thought he did. So that's a bit of a problem. It's actually a fairly severe problem. Especially since he just dealt a huge blow to me there. He's doing some damage from that. We didn't manage to finish that off. But I'm going to need a high-sec auto-tracking. Ah, Mutalisk is such a pain in the ass. Come on, seriously, seriously? You're really going to do that to me? Okay, right. Go free space with 25 Hellions. Lose everything thanks to fucking Fucking mutas. He knows I'm weak to mutas. Come on. I brought friends. Open fire. You know what doesn't work? That. You know what does work? This. Okay.
Not enough minerals.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Okay. Thor's did a good job. We've got these. So you're group 1. You're going here. You're going to go destroy that base.
Complete.
Okay. Let's get the remainder of this group in here. Kill those infestors. Because we can. It's like, yes, they're armored. No, I actually don't care. Hey, you can actually kill lava. That's kind of neat. I should probably do that more because killing lava must really, really suck for a Zerg player. The Thors are not going to be able to get out of the base, are they? Of course not. Oh, I suppose we're just relying on this then. Now this base. I need to expand again if possible. Okay, so that's that dead. Still on slow overlords by the looks of it. Take another one for free. Okay. More Hellions, more Thors, mass mech. Also, we were supposed to be upgrading, weren't we? My god! Like, I actually have about 5,000 Thors. They just can never leave the base ever. Because everything is in the way. Salvage all of that. Let's get in there and finish it. +1, +1.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, let's strike over there. My economy has actually been shot to pieces. That's the worst thing about this.
Add-on complete.
We're mass mining here, which is really silly. We're almost mined out
Mineral
there.
field depleted.
Building... I thought I was building a CC. Go for the mineral line. And then, when the reinforcements come in, we should be able to cut them off, I think. Okay. Ah, that's number 2. Good lord. I've misbound everything. Okay, that's that. Fine. Stomp up there to see if it expanded there. Spare SCV needs to actually build something. Do that with Zergling if you can. He's gone +2 armor, which is kind of good. Okay, so this group right here. Try and lay siege to the main, I think. More Hellions.
Additional supply depots required.
Almost in supply cap. Okay, Thor's, Hellions, and Marines is probably good enough. Can't really get a scan up there at the minute. Don't know what to expect. That's a problem. Let's go for it and hope not to die. That's the plan. Put archery down. Kill these as they're building. That was a lot of freaking infestors, wasn't it? God, I hate infestors. Don't pull a Thor's back, that's a terrible idea. Just let roaches kill them. Infestors are annoying. Okay. Especially when they fungal growth all your stuff. Reward friends. Oh, I don't have scan energy. Oh, God. Okay, push into the base now. Get away from the infested Terrans. GG. Bloody infestors. I think I can kill infested Terrans quite fast. Let's find out. Yes, but they actually kill my dudes pretty quickly too. Okay, folks. There we go. I GG'd because he GG'd. My god, you have the memories of goldfish. Right, I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching the stream. I'll see if I can do some tomorrow. Obviously, I'm preparing to go to Finland to cast assembly, so I don't know how much of that will be done. I shall see you next time.